Hello and welcome back to Classified France 44. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Where we left off, we're basically just needing to pick which mission we're going to do. This one, there's an enemy in that zone, so we're not going to tackle that because it would take us an extra day. And time is of the essence. This one would benefit the criminal faction, which this territory is not a high priority because of the ability that it gives me. I mean, plus 10 morale damage, while that's nice, since we're playing on recruit, I don't think that's a huge benefit because I don't even know that I need it. I kind of want this one because it'll finish out this territory and give me plus 15% from supplies, which we are running light on. So if we do this mission, I can use this one here, finish that, and start getting more supplies. Now, as you can see, we've got 2 people that are fatigued, but we're not sending anybody on tasks for training because it would take 12 supplies, and we're pretty light there. So instead of doing that, we're going to just kind of have everybody sit it out that's not going on the mission and not do anything. Now, the other thing that this will do is continue to boost our reputation with De Gaulle. And we're getting close to having 8 out of 8 reputation in that faction, which would give us this FFI token, which would be what we would use to stop reprisals. So we're chipping away at that as well. So the mission we're going to do is the guns at St. Amar. It is a level 1 difficulty ambush. And it says, local artillery expert says he can help us disable the German coastal defense, get him inside the enemy base, and help him sabotage the guns. So there is some wire, so we'll want somebody who can cut wire silently, and then somebody's going to be in charge of basically blowing up big guns, and then, getting out of there. We'll have a certain amount of kills that we can take advantage of before the enemy is alert to our presence. We're not going to send Tremblay and Comba. We'll let them both recover, and because this one shouldn't be the most difficult of missions, but I need somebody who can cut wire silently. King can, and I think Pierre can as well. Yeah. So we'll send both of them. And then I think we'll send Alami to provide some heavy, gunfire, because we got a leader, 2 medics, and 1 gunner, basically, at this point. But the 2 medics are going to help us cut wire. It gives us options. If there's a bunch of wire that we maybe need to get through, we'll have a couple of people that can help us do that without drawing much attention. So here we go. I should point out, we're playing on recruit, which is the easiest difficulty level. I sort of regret that at this point because we haven't really had much challenge so far, outside of a few misclicks that we've just basically reloaded a save to get away from. So I do sort of regret that, but what it does is gives me potentially the option to come back and do another playthrough at some point on either the next level up in terms of difficulty or the hardest. So if anybody's interested in that, say so in the comments and we'll maybe do that. So I need to get to King and have him cut the wire, but let's first see what we're dealing with. So there's wire all the way across here. And look, there's a barrier here and a cliff here. So we're going to have a kind of narrow path to get to the whatever guns we got to blow up. There's one. No, that's not one. There's a dossier in there that we need to recover, and then there's the other gun. So there's 2 guns. It wants us to sabotage them with Nikolai, which is this dude, who is also a medic. So we have 3 medics on this. He's got a grenade, at least 1, which is awesome. And then they've got a trench gun. So we'll be able to take advantage of the medic if we get into a gunfight, but I don't anticipate needing them too much. So he can come up here and cut this wire, and then I think what we'll do is have 2 people go this way, 3 people go this way. But I want to get to the wire as fast as I can.
Moving
so
out.
straight line it
Enemy.
there. Put the wire, and then go. Yeah, go
Moving.
this way. And then we're gonna send.
Oui.
Yeah.
We're gonna send Cassidy with him.
Moving.
And now, this direction, we're gonna send. I can't stab them. Dang it, I can't get there. But we're gonna
move
go
more.
ahead and just move as far as we can. They're not moving. Well, they are getting ready to move that way, but I should be able to stab them to death here, right? Did I screw that up? I can't. Well, we're already going to be exposed because I didn't realize that I couldn't get there. So, wait a second. Where
Can I
is...
help?
Yes, you can help. You're going to cut the wire right here so that Nikolai can then come up here and stab the student in the back. That's what it is. I need another, closer... Actually, she can come up here and just go ahead and stab this dude. Now, after we do this, I'll show you something.
En mouvement.
So, this guy's not moving.
He's down.
Kind of failed to point out what enemies we've got to deal with that we know of. So that person's not moving, and that person's not moving. So there's gonna be people up here, I'm assuming around the guns. And there's a trench here that we can maybe take advantage of. We can't get to that one because of this barrier, but
Yes.
anyway, let's get moving here. I wish I could get to some cover just in case somebody walks down here, but I think we're okay. So let's see what the enemy does. Like we said, nothing there, nothing there. Now, I'm going to send King first and just kind of be careful about moving too far until we can see what's up here. And I don't see anything.
Moving out. He's a ramen.
Okay, there is a grenadier who's looking this way but getting ready to turn and look back that way. Now, the fact that they aren't walking tells me there's probably another person somewhere around here that is walking, so we need to be careful.
Moving.
And that's just assumptions that I'm making based on what I would do if I was making the game. I don't think there's anybody that could be able to walk far enough to see these two because I see nobody up here. So I'm going to just move him up here as far as I can for now. Now, you three, ideally, we could... I don't like coming here and stabbing this guy because if there's someone up here that's walking this way, I could be exposed. So even though I could stab them on this turn, I'm going to be smart. Use some cover. In fact, let's use this cover for right now.
Moving. I see.
Instead of being standing right next. Okay, see there? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Surely there's someone that's going to give me some trouble over here. You just come over here, get to that cover. Now, next turn, they will stab these two people, respectively. Oh, there's a guy up there, too. Did we see them before? I don't know, but everybody's just staring out at the ocean waves. Except this guy. He's being, kind of hard-working. But I want you, I think, also to come over here, get in the bushes, because I might be able to stab all three of these guys on this next turn.
Moving out.
Which would put us in ambush, but might not be the worst thing ever. So, moving out.
Target.
Ah, that is a game changer. This guy looks like he's doing laps around the gun. Or maybe going like this, since this guy here is just kind of spinning in circles. But there's now 5 enemies. 1, 2, 3, no, 6 enemies right here. Yikes. So if we are going to get to ambush on this turn, I need to be careful about how we do it. So they wouldn't see me if I was right there. So I can stab him. You can stab. Can you stab? No, I can't, because this guy is looking this way. I can't get to that dude because there's a solid red thing there. But what I do know is that guy's going to turn that way. They're going to be looking over here, so I can stab this guy right here and stay safe. So let's go ahead and do that. Noise is not an issue. So right there is fine. And that might open up an avenue to go kill those other guys. It does. See, they were covering that, so now I can go like this. And the noise doesn't reach that person. And they've got more AP. I don't think I can get all the way up there, but we might be able to. Let's go there. I'll still be in a bush.
Moving.
And now, didn't I thought I said kill him, but I guess I just moved there. Alright, that's 3 of my 4 stealth kills. Now, if I can get all the way there and kill this guy, but I would be detected in the process. So we're not going to do that on this turn. What we're going to do is get into position to do it on the next turn. So we'll go right there in that bush. As soon as those 2 guys change their, point of view, we'll be safe to move. Now, I need to be concerned about this guy coming this way and seeing over here. But I can go with these 2. Yes. I can just go down here into this, into the trenches. Moving. I got to go a little bit at a time in case I run into anybody. There shouldn't be anybody over there since there's like no way for me to go there. Moving Surely out. They can't come from there, right?
Moving.
Still nobody.
Moving out.
Still nobody, right? We do see that there are a couple of people inside of there. But my plan for these 2 is to just come up through the trenches. And actually, I could get to that gun from down here, but I don't necessarily think that there's a huge value in that because my other crew is going to take that gun out. So let's go
moving out
there, I think. And we'll keep working our way up towards the other gun. Oh, I got one more moving point there. And I think we are done with this turn. Alright. So now those 2 are standing right next to each other. And you know what that means, right? That means when we get into position here, we will be grenading the 2 of them. But first... Okay, so these guys coming down in this trench was a good move because now I can get to them through this door. Look at the detail here, like these flies or moths hanging around the light. That's pretty cool. All right, so I want you guys first. Why don't you come up here and see if we can see them? Is that door? It looks like it's open.
Moving out.
But I can't really tell. I'm pretty darn close to that spot. Yes. Why don't you come like here? Yeah. You go there, and we might just end up chucking 2 grenades in there to try and kill anybody that's in there. But I kind of wish that I could get close enough to do it and see them in the process, which we might be able to actually... I might be able to move up, see in there, so that I can throw the grenade and kill those 2, and see exactly who's in there. It's probably an officer, if I had to guess. Okay, they can stab them, but I think I want them to be like right here and ready to drop a grenade. Yeah.
Moving.
So he's gonna chuck a grenade, and then he'll still have some cover just in case anybody happens to survive. You are gonna come up here and be in position to also maybe chuck a grenade over in this general area and maybe hit like 2 of these guys. Or maybe even all 3 if I put it right in the middle of them. And last but not least, we are ready to stab this guy. And be close enough to also... So we're going to have 4 on 3 here. Or 3 on 3. There's no way they're going to survive that. So they are now aware of us because we shout to the rooftops. Or from the rooftops. Uh-oh. Hang on, I got a text. Up here. Oh. Spam. Awesome. Okay, so let's start with
Who? Me? Where?
you. Throw a grenade right there. One of them will be dead. The grenadier doesn't take much damage from explosives. I forgot about that. But that's not the end of the world. One of these guys will be dead, and then I can probably shoot both of them from this angle. So you fire at this guy. Really good chance of hitting him. He will be almost broken. He will be suppressed. I hit him. I missed him, I think. Now, let's actually go back over here and finish out
What's the plan?
our strategy, which is going to be, if I come here and shoot, they should both be broken.
Moving out.
And I think I might even kill this guy. If I hit him, which is a 73% chance, he'll be dead.
Okay.
And it happens. So he's broken, he's dead, so they're in trouble. Now, I want
What's cooking?
Cassidy to come right here.
Moving out. Enemy.
I can't see that guy, but I know he's there. And I can put a grenade right there.
Granate. Got a hit. Flank him.
And that does a lot of damage. Now, I want you to just come stand right next to Cassidy, which is not usually very good strategy, but throw a grenade right there.
Grenade! Deckung! Back the blighter!
And I got to kill, and I'm assuming that that person is broken. It says the dossier was dropped, so something's going on in there that person is incapacitated. Alright, so we got somebody doing Overwatch. We got a dude right around the corner, but up on, he's got the high ground, and then there's 2 people coming up through the trenches here. 3 people coming up through the trenches. Alright. So, I want Cassidy to come in here. They might be dead, and I just need to come in and pick up the dossier. Yeah. So that's fun. And now, I don't know that it matters necessarily where I put him, so maybe there, just in case this guy comes down. Okay, I want you to come as far up this way as you can get, I think. But I would like some cover, so go right there.
I'm low on ammo.
Now, Nikolai needs to come and set the charges on the gun. So he's going to move into position for that, and I need you to kill this dude. Why don't we move to where there's less line of sight in case somebody comes up through this way. So, like, maybe go... I don't want to be within range of the grenade. So let's go, like... Why is it only 55% chance of hitting that guy? I should be outside of the blast radius.
Target down.
And they are dead. And it didn't hurt me. So that's what we were after there. I still have King. I'm kind of worried about that guy, but what I think I want to do is, see, if he's got a grenade, he's gonna just drop it on me right there. If he shoots, he's still got an angle on me right there. But if I come here, I think I've got the best angle to shoot at these two. So King will be a little bit exposed, but since he can heal himself, I think we're okay to make this move. Let's go like this, and hopefully, no, not you, not you, you. He'll be suppressed. He will almost be suppressed. But I think that's the move that I
He's gone
want
for
to
a
make here.
Burton.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
more
beat on
enemies
him.
coming.
Superb kill.
Yeah, I think we're good now. Leave cover there. These
Stellung halten.
Cassidy and King are in a little bit of trouble here.
Kontrolliere deinen Bereich.
They just moved right to where I could shoot him. That guy just ran away. I guess he's going to protect the gun. Overwatch would have been nice right there.
Flanken sichern.
Wow, look at that. Okay, so I can't move into this alleyway, but I can get right here, have cover, and then go like this, and just shoot the one in the back. And I've got two in the line of fire from this angle. And then from King's angle, I might have all three of them.
Move in while they're pinned.
And I might be able to break them. I should be able to break the two in the back. Let's go ahead and...
I'm low on ammo.
Yeah. So, 25% chance of a hit, 55%, and 71%.
Yes, enemy down. I got him
hit
lined
the
up.
71 and killed him, and the other two are broken. So, they're not in a very good position now. Why don't you move... I think up here is fine. We'll be totally behind... Actually, no, because they're coming from that way. Although, they're broken, huh? So, yeah, just come right there. Nikolai will come here and plant the charges. I don't think anybody's going to be in danger. I wish I could get to cover up here, but I can't, so we're going to go... I guess that should provide some cover, but it's kind of hard to tell, honestly. It looks like they're just looking that way anyway, so I think I'm okay there. You sabotage that gun.
Just one more to go.
Did I not pick up that dossier? Didn't I? Yeah, I have it. It's weird. It says retrieve the dossier, and it's not checked. But he's got it. Right? Yeah. See, it says there, he's holding it. Are we done here? Yeah, we're done. Right? Wait, no. I can move up
At your service.
2 spaces with what's his face. Alright, now we're done.
Augen offen halten. Stellung
Still
halten.
just doing Overwatch, and that guy is still running away.
Reiß dich zusammen. Reiß dich zusammen.
What the
Mach,
heck
dass
is
es
that
aufhört.
about?
So sterbe ich nicht.
I'm gonna move right up in this dude's... Well, I can't get quite up in their face, but I can move up 8 spaces, or 6 spaces, and still do an aim
Moving
fire. That's exactly what we're gonna do here, and I should be able to kill these two.
I should like this. He's
I
full of
missed
lead.
the one that I had
Superb.
better odds of hitting, but killed the other one, so that's okay. Why does it skip
Weapons
ping
dry.
when I do that? Alright, now he can come right up to this guy
Moving out.
and shoot him in
Meine
close
Flanke ist offen.
proximity. That guy is still just running away and hiding, which I find absolutely hilarious. I don't have enough ammo to reload, so I gotta use my sidearm here. But from this
Roger.
close,
Take you a shot. Ich schaffe das.
I didn't kill him, but I broke him. That's good enough. Alami, I still can't get to cover here, but can I get... If I get there, I still have 3 AP, and I should be able to chuck a grenade. I can't get it far enough. That should hit that guy, but I don't know that it's quite close enough. Instead, what I'm going to do is put Overwatch
Vérifiez votre secteur.
down there. Now you... you can get close enough to throw a grenade. Dude, it's a grenadier, so it's not going to do a ton of damage. But he's got the bleeding uh, passive skill. I think I want to go maybe. He's probably
Moving
safe
out.
to just be exposed, but behind the
Sie
two
haben
of
mich
them.
erwischt.
Okay, they're running away now. Wait, it says there's 2 of them there. Well, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, it
Kontrolliere
looks
deinen
like.
Bereich.
I'm gonna. What is this guy doing?
Hör auf
That
zu
is
zittern und
bizarre.
denk an deine Ausbildung.
All right. Why don't
I have to reload.
you come? No, I can't go around that corner without being
What do you
in
need?
somebody's Overwatch.
I'm low on ammo.
You heal yourself. Actually, you know what? I want you to come right here and then throw a grenade around the corner.
En mouvement.
You can heal yourself on the next turn.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, but... Wait, I don't have a grenade. I thought she had a grenade. How did I miss that? Well, I can still shoot the 2 of them, and from this range, this is going to do a lot of damage. With a trench gun. Okay, fire. Come on.
Attack. No pity. I'm out. I have to
Both of
reload.
them. That's helpful. Alright, so Alami, why don't you come up here and use... Actually, just stay right there and you'll have really good cover. And then be able to put Overwatch, like, out here in case this guy stops. He is, like, completely as far away as he can get. Now, I think what I want to do is go, like, maybe this. And throw a grenade back on that guy. Let's move a little farther. I've got 5 points. I can move 2 more and chuck the grenade.
Moving out.
And I think that's going to kill him.
Runter. Bag the blighter. He's gone belly up.
Yep. Now, Cassidy, just move as far up here as you can get.
Move it.
Because he's down a level here. And I've got Overwatch anyway. So even if that sniper tries to move up and,
Moving.
you know, actually stop running away, like
I have
that,
Feuerhilfe.
I shoot him, now he's suppressed, and I bet you he can't move. Oh, he's marked this guy, but that's no good when you're the only one who can shoot and you have no AP left, you clown. What a knucklehead. Alright, I can get, like, there, pull out my sidearm, and shoot to break him. So go like that,
Okay.
and now I hit him, and he's broken. I don't want Alami to do... I want Alami to move up as far as he can and then fire. So move up 6, or move up 8, where you got 6 remaining. Do an aimed fire, and that... only 15%. Actually, wait for it.
Clean kill.
So no more enemies to worry about. But just in case, let's kind of position ourselves where I can still extract on the next turn. But we're sort of positioned
Weapons dry.
in a strategic formation. Where's Nikolai? Come up here and sabotage weapon.
Both guns are armed. Now,
Alright,
me home safely.
time to get out of here. Oh, here comes the cavalry, but I think we can get out of here before they can do anything to stop us. So,
I have to reload.
priority is Nikolai because they can't get there in one turn. But they're so far away, this isn't going to matter. So, we will be out of here. Even when they move in, they can't shoot. So,
I'm low on ammo. Move it.
They'll
ready.
move.
Moving out.
Their turn will be over. I will move
Yes.
and extract, and
Moving.
the mission will be over. That's how that works. All right, we got 4 in there. They sent 2 knuckleheads in to try and stop us. They are definitely
Mag is
late
almost
to the
empty.
party.
Moving out.
Alright, we are just taking it to the Germans, y'all. Mission after mission, we are just creating
We
headaches
spiked
for them.
both guns.
And it's
Thank
awesome.
you for your help.
Alright, thanks Nikolai. Now you can go back to doing whatever it is that you do normally when not terrorizing Germans. 1650 XP, 40 supplies, took us 11 turns. We got a new semi-automatic rifle here. 6.2 damage is pretty substantial, so someone's probably going to be taking that weapon. Just missed the second skill point, just missed the second skill point, just missed the second skill point, and Lamy got 2. That's kind of frustrating, but it you know, in the long run it all evens out.
Daily for new orders and information. The Maquis Sards complain constantly about London. London never sends enough weapons, enough money, enough anything. London doesn't want us creating too much mayhem. They fear we'll draw the Germans from the Eastern Front, reinforcements the invasion doesn't need. So we'll sock it to the Krauts, but not too much. Every time we throttle up, we apply the brakes. Just a few days here, and we Jedburghs have gone native. The Maquis Sards are right. London stinks.
Alright, so we are just shy of level 7 in terms of the Gaullist relationship as well. So really just short on a lot of stuff in terms of progress there. Now we do know that this is where we want to put this. So now we'll get 15% additional mission or supplies for missions, and we're approaching the halfway point
so
on this
given
bar.
Us a choice of mission. We have just enough time to do one or the other. The enemy are attempting to assemble an anti-partisan force here. Take down the leaders and we'll delay them for months. A tough call. Which do we choose? Breton separatists have sold out to the Germans. We need to rescue a resistance leader before he's captured.
Okay.
We got a key mission here to raid a headquarters in coordination with the Free French.
So lots going on here. RAF Bomber Command launches a campaign to cripple the French railways prior to the invasion. Flying at night, low altitude target marking permits devastatingly accurate bombing. Though some French towns are hit, the rail system is torn up by bombing. French trains will have difficulty moving German troops and supplies after D-Day. So there it was a reprisal here, so we need to repair this region. So that is one thing we are definitely going to do, and it's going to be Bélanger that does it. So you come there, repair that region, and that leaves us with just 45 supplies, which means we might not be doing a whole lot. We didn't unlock anything new in the store anyway.
You will find my rates to be fair.
So we don't need to buy anything in there. Now, there is a new weapon available, and it was this STG-44. So I can give this to Cassidy or Block. 6.2 morale damage. This is the one that he's currently using. 5.6. Morale goes up by 2. Accuracy comes down 5%. But I still think this is the better weapon here. So we'll give him that one. And then what that means is that Block will now get... Wait, this is the one he's using. Which one was it that... He's already got the better one here. So why did I have... Oh, Cassidy was using this because it was better than this one. That's what it was. So anyway, I think we're done in terms of maneuvering weaponry. We didn't get any new clothes, so we don't need to do anything there. So all we need to do is give out our skill points. So Cassidy has 1 to work with. And I think this one would be nice. Active skill costs are reduced by 1 AP. Reduced morale damage. Marked is a good one, but I don't think it's as good as this one. It's anytime you can get more AP or save AP, it's pretty nice. Alright. King. Accuracy, 25% boost against vulnerable targets. Farther throw range for his grenades. I could do that a couple of times. And he would be a freaking grenade machine. I'm going to take this one because it's going to unlock this ability. All allies gain 50% crit chance until the end of the turn, and the bonus is doubled against flanked targets. So this is it would cost 3 points. I could do this every 4 turns. But let's say we're in a position to like ambush, right? I could use this at the beginning of the turn, and then everybody that shoots that turn has an extra 50% of crit chance. So that we're going to work toward. And we're going to get 2 additional range for our throws in the meantime. No points there. 2 points for Alami. Where do we want to go with him? Additional morale damage might be a good one because he's a gunner anyway. He doesn't always have the most accurate shooting, but if he's at least doing a ton of morale damage, probably pretty cool. And then this is an active skill that he can use. He can basically heal himself. Although I kind of want this passive morale recovery. So let's take this maximum health and give us a pathway to that skill. AP is not reduced when suppressed. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll boost his maximum health. Makes him harder to kill. No skill points. 1 skill point. Oh, the extra grenade. Oh, I need a second skill point for that. Her next mission, she should get 2. And I think this is the one that we want to use here. After we use one of our medic skills, we get an additional 6 action points. Alright, we'll take it. And no action, or no skill points for Kumba. So we'll have to decide which mission we want to do next. It gave us some that are basically options. So it says here, completing this mission will result in the region upgrading to a key region. Which would mean that it would give us double strength toward the resistance. This is just one that we can do, I think, whenever. There was another one that was optional. So this one, choosing not to do this, will result in new Felgendarmerie unit deploying. Meaning, there would be another, like, guy going around. We'd have 2 enemy units to contend with, and that I do not want to deal with. So I'm pretty sure we're going to end up doing this one. I want this bonus. Ooh, reward is +1 FFI. That is big. Basically, that means even if there is an enemy deployed to try and break a region or whatever, I've got a token to stop them anyway. So I think we might do this one. But we're going to find out next time. So, if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.